I have no idea what I have seen today.
Kine, you're up. Now that just happened.
Hot in. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm still kind of good in my positioning. He's not. These guys that he's seeing, the rest of the party, are really impressing him with their abilities. Kine is really not used to big epic battles. He's got no runes and no special magical things or anything. It's just him and his knives and a little poison. So he'll just be supporting as best he can. And I'll throw another one. He's got pretty much unlimited of these daggers.
Yeah.
And I'll try and support Vicious Vic.
Okay. That's gonna hit.
To hit.
Who are you attacking?
The same one.
Okay.
I'm trying to drill in through its armor. 10.
Okay. You've been chipping away at the same spot on this creature, Kine, and with that attack, you seem to have managed to burrow into its core. So there appears to be a weak point now in that specific golem, right in the pelvic, not the pelvic, the pectoral area that you've been chipping at. It's man boob, right there in the man boob.
Okay.
I was aiming for that specifically, man. Boob.
Yes.
I was aiming for the man.
Called shot man boob.
If you wish to make a called shot, the target number will be higher than its AC, but if you do, you'll do extra damage. So it's up to you whether you want to do that, and that goes with magic. That goes with magic spells as well.
Cool.
So what about magic spells that auto hit?
It'll hit. It'll hit. If it's auto hits, you don't have to call it. Branka's up. Branka is going to try to swing at Lealden again. Lealden's a 15 defense.
15 defense.
Who I think should hit this time.
Oh boy.
She hits, dealing 18 points of damage to you.
Oh jeez, monkey.
Would that be enough to like knock me off my perch that I'm on
No.
right now, or? Okay.
With that,
I mean, your armor's gonna soak some.
and with that,
Yeah.
she grows even larger.
Oh my.
Alright, where is Rita Repulsa hiding?
Oh my god, that's so there's in my D&D game we have a character that keeps on bringing back one of the goons stronger and whatnot. And I was like, and she's like this witch. Like, okay, so she's Rita Repulsa and he's Goldar.
Lealden, you're up.
Right. I'm gonna. Can I rethink this strategic position a bit?
What are you talking about? It's perfect.
No, I'm running 1, 2, 3, 4,
Close to me, I'll heal you.
5, 6.
Alright.
How?
The Nemetos wielder runs off like a chicken. Okay.
It's not. No, it's
Legendary
strategic
sword.
Retreat.
No, yes, a strategic
Strategic
retreat.
retreat. Alright.
Reassess the situation.
Tactical withdrawal. Sure.
Okay.
Tactical withdrawal, yes.
Sanaya makes 2 more
Withdrawal.
swings at the golem in front of her. She will hit both, and then she will deal more damage.
Go, Grey Warden woman! Who I called hot way earlier in this game, if I recall.
Yep. It's not that special. You know, just hitting a non-moving target.
Oh, oh wow, that's right. It's like, hey, your sister's hot. Hey, not that you're not hotter. Totally pales in comparison.
Okay.
Hey, look, golems.
Yes.
Oh,
Sanaya calls out, "Hey, Kine, having fun back there?"
Well, it's I wouldn't use that word, but you're quite impressive as usual. Kind of feel a bit intimidated by all these people and their magic swords and their spell slinging, and Well, I guess we just do what we can do.
She says, you're too humble, kind, much too humble. Next are the golems. Oh my gosh! Oh, Maximilian! Oh my gosh, we're saved! Max, everybody's dying.
Max.
It's a disaster. Total disaster.
Come with the resistance, please. Just show up with resistance. We need help right now.
Oh, he's gone.
No, he's gone. It's one look at it now.
How are you feeling, Dave?
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
Oh.
Apparently not.
He took one look at our position and was like, I'm just gonna shut the door.
Forget this.
There we go.
Yeah!
Maximilian's like, forget this. Like,
Oh, nope.
We're into it now.
The chamber full of nope.
Maximilian, after the golems attack, because I still have to make them move, this golem climbs over here and moves over there. This golem moves up to attack Lealden. This one moves up to attack Delwyn, and I have...
The other two have to make their rolls.
Yes, the other two have to make the rolls.
Is Kane buried under the rubble?
No, he's hiding behind.
Oh.
The rubble was thrown at them.
Yeah.
The golems are having a hard time getting out of their paralysis, so...
Ha!
Alright.
You stay there.
The one attacking Lealden, excuse me, will miss Lealden. What is Delwyn's defense?
12.
Okay, we'll hit Delwyn. Delwyn, you take 17 points of damage.
Ouch.
Whoa.
Yeah, these things hit hard.
At least I can soak some of it.
Maximilian, it's at this moment that you come rushing in with the dwarven resistance. There's a small community of dwarves that are preparing for this moment to take back Orzammar from Her Highness. And you guys have been fighting your way through past a whole bunch of golems. There's still a lot more of the resistance behind you, but you charged through and took several of them with you into the chamber.
Yep.
You can start you can start now, right after the golems went, which is now.
All right. Whoa, she's huge.
Yes.
She's just getting bigger and bigger.
It's not really
So
much room left in here, that's for bet.
I'm going to charge Branka. So yeah, okay. Here we are. Okay, now I see how it is.
See, Lealden,
Yes.
that's how you fight the big scary golem. You run towards it, not away from it.
All right, I gotta charge Branka.
Okay, go ahead.
Rush up the stairs and swing with my sword. Let's see, my character sheet's up. So okay. Do I still have the -2 from being weak?
I would say no, because it's been a day, so no. You're fine.
Fine. Okay. Well, that's better. Then I'm going to fight Hellblaze.
I'll be back.
Go ahead.
See what charge again? I came a bit unprepared, but I'll be ready. +1 attack roll. Okay. Bam.
19. That'll
19.
hit. Damage.
Damage is as much as 2d6 +5 +2, and 2 is penetrating damage of this. And here we go. 11.
Okay. 11 damage. 2 of which is penetrating. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
You just gotta yell, I'm here!
Very cool. Delwyn is up, but Charlie's not here, so we'll get back to Delwyn. Gwenael's not here, we'll get back to them. Resistance! Charge!
God, no. Thank God it's Friday.
Okay. They're moving up. It's probably... Okay. Vic! He jumps down from the coffin that he was in, opens up his hand and it bursts into flames, and he lobs a fireball towards Branka. It's not that hard to hit her, I'm sure, at this point. Nope. Fine. Throws a fireball at Branka, it impacts her right in the chest and explodes in a big giant blast. Vicious Vic says, "This is even better than my grenades!" Dealing... 14 points of fire damage.
Go.
Which also hits the golem right next to her. Okay. Kyne's next. I'm sorry. Well, Charlie, if you want to take your we skipped Delwyn, so if you want to take your initiative now.
Well, I'm just gonna paralyze this guy, so it'll be simple.
Okay.
Target number made, and I stunted.
Okay.
So I will... Well, I will use... Oh, do I have enough for that? I think I do. Yes, I will fast cast. Spec spell must have a casting time of a major or minor action, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna spend one spell cost to raise the spell check to a 22.
It'll fail.
Okay, and then I'll use the remaining 4 for fast casting. And I think I have the range of my paralysis, right? But I'm gonna need to check.
Crowd control, crowd control!
Within 15 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna hit Branka with the second
Nice.
one. Alright, so same roll, 21.
Same roll, 21.
Yeah, it's first 21.
Stamina.
Mm-hmm.
Branka's is a bit higher. We'll see if it's high enough. She made it.
Of course she did. She's still... speed is still cut by a quarter.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's slowed.
Okay.
How big is she now?
With 6 squares, so that's, yeah, a lot of meters. How many?
She's
12 meters, looks like.
Whoa.
She's, yeah, getting massive.
Huge.
And
then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 6 here.
Okay.
Man, you're
Kyne
fast.
is next.
Technically, I can move 7,
Alright.
but I'm gonna
We'll
move
give that called shot. Since I've burrowed into his armor deep enough, I'll rear back and do a little spinny throw and strike true right through the hole as best I can.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna try a macro.
Shot through the heart, and you're too late. That'll hit. Roll for damage.
Okay. Any modifications? And I got 2 2s. What is that?
You get a stunt. 2 stunt points.
All right. Well, I get armor piercing because that makes the most
Yep.
sense. This action. And we'll roll damage and then add whatever you think for the called cut.
Okay. 10.
I'll also cheer out. Good to see you, boys! Today we free ourselves from her tyranny.
Huzzah! They yell back at you. While you're saying that, Kine skillfully throws up his dagger with a quick flick of his wrist, tosses it towards the golem. It strikes right through the weak point, comes out from its back. The golem gasps when this happens, and he falls over with a loud crash and doesn't move after that.
Not like he was moving before.
Not like he was moving. Yes, correct. Gwenael, you're up.
Last
Right.
time he'll swing a mage around.
Alright, I heal. Healiness. And let me roll for actually healing now. I had to activate the spell. Double check. I'm pretty sure he only does 3d6 of healing. Is there something else I gained from... because I've only used group heal on this. I'm going to check the spirit healer to make sure there's nothing else that adds to that.
While you're figuring that out, I'm going to roll for Branka. What is your defense, Maximilian?
My defense is currently 17.
Okay. Branka lifts up her foot and brings it down to try to stomp you. She does so, crushing you down to the ground. You are knocked prone from the weight of her heel as she digs in, dealing 26 points of damage.
Alright, I like
Now
it.
you're... How much damage?
So,
You absorb some of it. You absorb a lot of it.
16. So 10 points
Oh
of
wow,
damage.
she actually got the double digits with you.
Yep. Yes, I mean, I just barely get my shield up, like laying on the floor with.
And
My shield
she
up.
grows bigger.
Of course.
Leoden, you're up.
Anyways, I'm going to roll my healing
What was
now.
your healing?
Yes, please.
If you spend 9 mana, it's 3d6. It's basically a d6 per 3 mana. But you can only spend up to 9.
Wait, 9? I'm not using group heal.
Are you not?
Yeah, because you guys aren't close enough for me to use group heal on all of you.
Well, not all, but you can
Wait, do
still
you need
use
to?
it on everybody except for...
Well,
Wait.
what's the range on that again? Let me double check. Because
It's 5 squares out from you.
Alright, so I can hit... Has anyone even taken damage? With a cursory glance, does it look like anyone been hurt besides Leoden? Because it's clear that he's been hurt. I need to
I'm
make a-
laying under a giant's foot at the moment.
Right, but we're out of range. Don't
Yeah.
worry, I'll help.
So, yeah,
Right,
I guess the only person that would be close enough to benefit from it besides Kane is,
Yeah.
Darwin's hot sister. So, can't remember the name of.
Sanaya.
Yes.
Sanaya. So, how are they? Has Kane and Sanaya looking then?
Sanaya looks fine.
It's pretty much. Sanaya looks fine, and Kane looks.
Her golem
He's
is paralyzed.
Yeah, so I don't think she's taking any
Nope.
damage. So, yeah, pretty sure only have to heal Leoden right now because he was fighting Branka over there.
Mm-hmm.
So, other than that, so Leoden gets 9 HP back.
Yay.
What a joy.
That's more than I had earlier, so that's cool.
I can't do much more than that. For some reason, they don't have an effect to like make healing better. It kind of starts becoming pointless after a point.
Leoden, you're up.
Okay. Right. Just scanning around, looking at what we're dealing with here on our plate.
What are these?
A lot of things, one of which does not fit on the plate.
Yeah. I guess I'll just worry about this guy in front of me for now.
Alright.
Let's roll an attack roll.
Who soon will meet the same fate as his brethren.
Yeah.
Here it goes.
Nice. That will hit. Roll for damage.
Sweetness.
Wow. Okay.
Attack roll helps.
Whoa.
Sure you didn't
Whoa,
want to do that to
whoa.
Branka? You sure you didn't want to attack Branka? Alright.
Nah, I can't reach Rock right now. I'll handle all the. I'll let all the other like 6 or so people who are probably about to start targeting
okay,
her.
are you done with your attack roll?
That should be it for me. And at least and the 13 of that is penetrating.
Sanaya, you probably have seen this move in Dragon Age Inquisition. She takes out what appears to be a chain. She throws it towards Branka. It attaches onto Branka's right arm, and the chain pulls Sanaya right up to her.
Oh, so it's a claw. So it's a hook shot.
It's a hook shot, basically. Now, in the game, it's supposed to pull creatures to you, but since Branka is so huge, it instead pulls Sanaya towards her. She has her long sword, her great sword, ready as she tries to plunge it into Sanaya as she sails through the air. She should be able to hit this.
Charge!
Yeah.
Nice.
Dealing 20 points of damage. Branka's starting to look a lot worse than she did before. Golems. 3 people need to see if they're paralyzed. They're not paralyzed.
Yep.
I pretty much have to roll all 6s to become unparalyzed. Nope, one of them got a 22.
Which one?
The
One of them's versus a 21, the other one's versus a 22. But...
I guess the one that Sanaya was attacking freed himself.
Okay, then yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It still moves it.
Can
like...
it move
It's still slow.
Okay. So can it move this turn right now or no?
Mm-hmm.
It'll move up to here.
The check's made at the beginning of the
right
turn,
in front of Kine. This one, the one next to Lealden, will try to swing at him. Lealden's a 15.
Okay. Yep,
That will hit.
of course.
Lealden takes 10 points of damage.
Why do these guys hurt so hard?
Maximilian's up.
Alright. I'm gonna get up with my move action. Then I'm gonna growl under my breath and use my +4 Dragon Blood ability for strength
Okay.
and attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna do an all-out attack.
Go ahead. Did you get up from prone or you're staying in prone?
I got up from
Okay.
pro, so that's one action.
Okay.
Did I roll?
Go ahead.
Why can't I roll? 3d6 plus 10. You're not seeing this?
I didn't see it. Oh, there it is. There's 3 of them.
Oh,
They all hit.
Okay, yes.
All of them hit.
Let's go with the first one. I guess.
Yes. Damage?
I would have picked the one that would have given me. Oh, that's a stun too. Nice.
Yeah, so that's
Yep.
a stunt.
It's
So
a
I'm gonna
big monster too.
use. Okay, I can't do that. So I'm gonna do Mighty Blow and Pierce Armor.
Okay.
So damage is
Nice.
3d6 plus I use strength, so plus 9 plus 2, and bam, 20.
Nice.
Nice.
And it's Pierce Armor as well, so
Oh, good.
half armor.
Okay, good.
Just wait, add +1 to that as well, 21 because of the all-out
Got
attack.
it. Alright, got it. Anything else?
So
Yep, that's it. I'm done. Just hacking away.
The resistance will move up and attack Branka head on. Arrgh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 attack rolls against Branka. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Branka's defenses have been dwindling as of late, and it looks like every single one of them hit. Good job, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is your time!
Okay. We've got 2, 3,
Can I?
11 points, 10 points, 17 points, 14 points, 5 points, 17 points, 10 points, 11 points. Nice.
Cool. We got him.
And what are these blue coffins?
That's where they make the golems.
Yeah, that's the golem makers.
They put them in like it's like those easy bake ovens sort of thing.
I was gonna say that. It's like an easy bake oven. You put columns in and doors and they come.
And out comes a golem.
Yeah. It's a magic box.
And as I've discovered, yes, you can jump on top of them and get about 5 or so feet up, elevated.
Vicious Vic
That's right.
lobs another fireball at Branka. Actually, that one needs to be a plus. I need to add more to that. Yeah, that'll hit Branka. Dealing another 12 points of penetrating damage. Or, excuse me, 13 points of penetration damage on her as well as the golem next to her. Delwyn, you're up.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move here, and then we'll cast Shock. So it's gonna hit Branka. It's gonna hit the 2 guys that are currently engaged with Lealden and Gwinnell as well. So, since I have Primal Focus...
24.
Target hits. So they need to make a Constitution Stamina test versus 21.
Branka and the one next to Branka?
Branka, the one adjacent,
Mm-hmm.
and the one up here.
The one adjacent and the one up here?
Yeah, the 2 in this general area that everybody's fighting.
So these 2 over here plus Branka?
Yep.
Branka fails, the other one fails, and the other one's gonna fail. Yeah, they all fail. So what happens?
So they all take... As soon as the thing decides it's gonna catch up, because it's lagging.
Mm-hmm.
I know you. I'm not gonna roll several times. I know you're gonna come up.
Okay, it's like he's as tall as a small apartment complex.
They all take 16 penetrating.
Nice.
Crazy.
As electricity just jolts out of Delwyn's hands.
Oh, when'd you learn that?
Haha.
Anyone who wishes to may roll a healing check. Anyone who wishes to right now.
I could.
Me? Okay.
I don't think I can, because I have no. I can't heal.
Oh, 10. I'm
I
too
did
busy.
not roll well.
away.
I did not roll well.
Yeah, same as me.
Good
Did you roll?
job.
Did you roll a healing too, Shally, or you didn't?
Oh, wait, that's why I can heal as well.
It's 11.
Wait, what's the modifier?
Cunning.
To heal what? And I kind of blacked out for saying, what are we healing from again?
I'll tell you if you succeed. Logan, Lealden notices that specific spell was very effective against the golems. In fact, the one right next to Kine just toppled over and stopped moving.
The spell that
The spell that Delwyn just cast seemed to be very effective against the golems. Kine, you're up. There was a golem that was about to make a swing at you, but it got zapped and then fell over.
Quite handy.
I like this new trick.
Seeing my troops or my friends and allies rallying to the cause, and seeing this lady who, she's not bad. Kine will try and jump off this boulder and jab 2 daggers into the side of Branka, trying to climb up her towards where Shaylin is.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll in
So-
athletics or acrobatics. For that, I think it requires a little bit of both.
Okay. So roll both
Both
of them.
of them.
or one
Roll
of the
both of them. I just want to see how the dice rolls. That one's your athletics or your acrobatics.
Okay. This is acrobatics. Is that?
Okay.
And this is I have a specialty in strength of jumping.
Okay.
Would that be applicable here?
Yeah. Yes.
There's that.
Okay. You scored really high. With that, you will be able to shimmy yourself up to. Where do you want to get up to?
Up towards her face.
Yeah.
I want to see her and let her see me right before the
You'll
end.
go up to her face, and she will say, "Oh, Kine, you have some nerve."
I could not let our people be destroyed. You lost your heart, Branka. You turned over to fear. And now you're gone. There's nothing even left of you. Nothing dwarven left at all.
I think that's all you can do on your turn. I think.
Sure.
Gwenail, you're up.
Okay, so what I'm about to do, let me just read this real quickly, but I'm not going to say it in reading, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to do this if I can
Okay.
find this.
Do you mind if I go next then, while you're reading?
Yeah, this will take a sec. So go ahead.
Branka's going to reach up and try to grab Kine off of her face. Kine, roll me an acrobatics, please.
Alrighty.
She is slowed, so it's going to be harder for her. Yeah, she's slowed. She's not going to be able to catch you. You're able to dodge out of the way, which is good because now she's growing again. This time, when she grows, she finally hits the ceiling. Kine is fine. You're able to dodge away as the ceiling starts to debris starts falling, as a small cave-in starts to drop down, and Branka will take damage from that.
Holy
Several of the
Okay.
anyone who is adjacent to Branka needs to make an acrobatics roll now to dodge the falling rocks.
Does diagonal count as?
Yes. And that includes the
Acrobatics.
resistance as well.
Full plate acrobatics. Here we go. Bam. 16.
You are
For the
fine.
acrobatics.
You're fine.
I have to make one too, right?
Let's raise my shield.
No, you're not adjacent to her.
You're adjacent to
Oh,
me.
okay, yeah.
You're fine.
Mhm.
Shields up.
But the golems also need to make that check.
Yeah, they do. And I think they're not going to do very well.
Probably not.
Okay.
What? But I do know what I do have my plan now.
Kine, one of the rocks unfortunately falls on top of one of the dwarves as he screams as it squashes him flat. You remember this one. He actually is the father of the little dwarf that gave you a hug earlier today.
I'll look on with some sadness and then invigorated determination to end this today.
Why didn't you make him that MP? Why did you?
Because I'm cruel. Because I'm a really cruel DM. That's why.
If that was a status
Most
before, I
teams
would buy that, but now.
Most GMs just try to crush your character, but a real GM knows there's much better ways to harm the player.
Gwenail, what would you like to do?
Crush him so.
I don't know. Yes.
What would you like to do, Gwenail?
Anyways, I'm going to use Shape Earth.
Oh! On what would you like to use Shape Earth? Roll action.
Oh, there's so many things, but I had to see how this worked. I can Shape Earth with in 6 yards of me, with an effective strength of let's see here, which is my creation.
Roll
plus
me a
athletics,
roll
like
me a
that.
magic, Gwenail, and add your spirit bonus to that, please.
A spirit bonus?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, it's a creation spell, but
No,
okay.
that's fine. That's fine. Just add it. Don't argue with the DM when they're telling you to add numbers to your roll.
Okay. I'm just saying, should I be adding spirit to this? To spirit, or should I be adding creation, or I mean, what is this? I'll just roll it and I'll add it.
What's
post,
the larger of the
whatever,
two, your
yeah.
spirit or your creation?
They're the same.
Yeah, then either
They
23.
both
You believe that Shape Earth in the state that Branka is in, you have an idea that Shape Earth might actually work on her.
Alright. I am going to compress her into a cube.
Okay.
I'm working on that. Crumple her down.
I think you still need to roll a magic roll to see if it succeeds.
Yep.
Yep, let's hope this doesn't fail now. It's not that high of a... Oh, it's a stunt!
Nice.
Okay. I can make it do a d6 of damage in addition while this is happening.
Okay.
As a mighty spell. And it doesn't cost me anything, so increase the spell power per... I guess if it's being done on her, she would get resistance rolls or something? Or, I don't know.
You'd get a stamina test for sure.
Yeah. So I'm going to increase the difficulty for it.
Okay. What does she need to beat? Is this a Constitution? Would you say?
Yeah, stamina.
Stamina.
Yep.
And I have to beat a. I
Constitution.
have to beat what?
You have to beat a
How many points
It's
you
basic-
to it?
Actually, would this be doing damage anyways?
Probably.
Alright, so she has, so I'm going to make, so I'm just going to use all those points to bump up the, how hard it is to resist a spell.
So, 24 spell
24.
power.
She'll fail.
Yeah.
She'll fail.
I'm going to actually move up close, back up close and go, whoop, stick.
All right. So is there rules written down on how to damage something using Shape Earth, or if not, then I'll tell you what to roll.
I don't think
Okay.
I can shape Earth with an effective strength of 22,
Okay.
is what it says.
Effective strength of 22.
So it would take time for how long it would take her to whittle down for that, but I guess it would be like consistent damage. I can keep on doing it. Let's hear. Shape Earth, I'm just going to read it real quickly. You can cast Shape and move mass in sand, earth, or even stone within 6 yards. This spell allows you to move earth and materials with an effective strength equal to twice your magic. In my case, 22. The materials do not levitate, but are pushed or pulled along
Okay.
the ground. Like clay with my mind. The GM determines how fast the objects can be moved or based on the mass of your effective strength. You can also mold objects as if they were soft clay, shaping them as you direct. The GM requires a magic creation test if you want to finesse a particular result. If any of the fine details is
Roll me a
involved.
3d6 and add your creation bonus to it.
Creation
Yeah,
bonus.
I'll make that the
Alright.
damage.
Do I add twice my creation bonus because it says my strength is effectively doubled?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Do I add twice my creation bonus because my strength is effectively
Sure.
doubled for this?
I think that makes sense.
yeah,
Sure. 3d6 plus twice your creation. Sure.
Okay. 36.
You compress her down, dealing 36 damage.
Ooh.
If damage could stunt too, dang.
Branka screams not out of pain, but out of sheer frustration. As you crush her down into a cube, her front breastplate pops open and exposes what appears to be a weak point in her chest.
I was about to say when that first move along. Weak point. There.
Branka, in frustration, will flail around and try to get Kine off of her. Kine, you may roll an acrobatics or athletics, whichever is higher for you. Opposed.
Ooh.
Ooh, fortunately, I rolled the same numbers. It's a tie. Dragon die, and their dragon die is tied as well. Reroll.
Roll again.
Go,
Oh,
go.
all
Oh no,
That wasn't with the bonus.
I rolled all ones. While she flails, Branka actually topples over. Boom. She actually topples over. Ta-da! There we go. Very nice. I think we are nearing the end. Lealden, you're up.
I can continue maintaining this, by the way. I can do this again next turn. Just toss me a mana point.
Okay. Go ahead, Lilden.
I think. I guess I'll again try and take down this golem in front of me. I got no big epic finisher plans for this time through. I'm just gonna take down the golem in front of me.
Okay, go ahead. 13, that's gonna miss.
Oh, there's my contribution to the end of this battle.
That poor golem over there on the right is like shedding a golem tear as all his friends are moving and he can't.
Yes.
Golem. Insane level poem.
Sanaya will attack. She does another 15 points of damage. Golem swing at Lilden, swing at Sanaya. Lilden takes another hit. Lilden, you take... Oh gosh, I'm rolling pretty high. 19 points of damage. Maximilian, you're up.
Alright. Let's see. How far below me is Kane's initiative?
How below you is who?
Kane?
Yeah, Kind's initiative is like.
But
He's a
he-
bit.
he's got-
He's a bit below you. 4 more below you. Resistance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, resistance. Then Vic, then Delwyn, then Kine.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna jump up on Branka
Okay.
and try and plunge my sword into the weak points.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll and attack roll. 10. That's not gonna be enough.
Okay, I gotta use one of my
Go ahead.
rerolls.
Yeah.
Finally remembered.
Hooray!
Hey, and bam.
That won't
Second
hit.
to Max.
What did you say? I'm sorry, Andrew.
Oh, that's just
He's gonna look up at Max and say, "This is a dwarven thing, and you leave it for us."
Can I instead, like when I get up there, try and tear up, like make the hole bigger, like grab
Yeah.
hold of the metal
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's all yours, dwarf.
Ooh.
Thank you, Sir Max.
It got so big that it actually engulfed. Hold on.
He ate him.
It brought him. Here we go. There we go. The resistance continues hacking at Branka. Vicious Vic has another fireball. He looks up at the two of you on top of Branka, and he says, He raises up his fists, and his entire body engulfs in flames. He charges for the golem here and tackles him to the ground.
Ooh.
Delwyn, you're up.
Okay, so 1, 2. I'm gonna move back here, and I'm going to cast shock again. And this one's in range, and this one's in
They
range.
both die.
They both just
They
die.
both die.
I don't even make my target number. Just
Kine,
die.
you're up. Zap. You're up.
He'll pull out 2 daggers as fast as lightning, look down at her face, and say, "You're the best of us. But you are so wrong." And he'll take his daggers and plunge them into the.
Kine,
Okay.
give us a full cinematic of this as you give the killing blow to Her Majesty, Queen Branka.
Sure. Well, since Max was helping out, I think perhaps we'll make it fully cinematic. And Max tears open the hole and puts his hands here and kind of run and jump off him, spin, and come sailing down with both daggers in front of him like a spear and plunge through her chest. Well, it might be an awkward coming out afterwards, but that's where he'll end up. Maybe he'll also have, instead of his daggers, he'll have some grenades that he has
Nice.
or something, shove them inside,
Nice.
and then back them off as she blows up.
Nice. Very cool. Pieces of golem shell go left and right as Branka, the mighty golem, explodes, leaving behind some remnants of her casing, plus a giant golem shell. Maximilian, a giant golem shell. Anyway.
Sure.
Not that I'm implying anything. Meanwhile, the rest of the resistance arrives, and they fight off the rest of the golems. The battle continues on for a bit longer, but with Branka no longer there to lead them, the resistance is able to become victorious, especially with the help of you heroes. There were several losses, unfortunately. However, go ahead, Gwenail.
It's not important. There's something in my head I want that. So I was still shaping part of her. So what kind of trophy do we want me to shape what's left of her into for you? I can make it a trophy of you slaying her or something like that to shape that as a statue to commemorate this. You know, what do you want me to shape it into? I'm still doing that.
I want to inspect this first before we do anything with it.
I'll get back to you on that after Maximilian has his look. All right, boys, we are free! And he cheers and yells.
Though everybody cheers, huzzah!
Woo!
They call out. What was their cheer again? Stone, bone before stone, or something like that.
Rather
bones than stones is what they chant.
Better than what I have.
Justice.
I was thinking.
Justice.
I was just thinking of that thing from Psychonauts.
What is Maximilian doing?
Well, since you seem to imply that this golem shell is something to have,
Yes. Materials.
I might check it out.
You believe that this is something that Wade himself will probably wish to get his hands on. It may prove to be useful.
Okay, I'm guessing, I mean, it's a bit too large to just carry around.
Not really.
Okay, so it's not the
the
whole golem.
It's not the whole thing, but yes. But it's definitely a good.
Right.
It's a good fragment that hasn't been damaged hardly at all.
All right. So in my my experience with armor, I can see that this is some good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go grab it and sling it over my shoulder. We can use this.
I'm gonna shape the damaged part into a trophy or a commemorative thing. So you can keep the undamaged parts.
Excellent. Golem shell. Oh, look at this. Okay.
Aha.
Ah.
So, what shape do you want this to commemorate, Kane? Playing with it like it's clay.
I think we've had enough of stone shapes. Just destroy whatever's left.
Okie doke. I kind of make it into a boulder so we can just push like parts of it into boulders so I can just push it into lava. We can just roll them into lava now.
Vicious Vic approaches the group and says, "All right. Looks like you dwarves, we celebrate with ale, correct? It's been a while since I've had dwarven ale. I can have dwarven ale in this state, can I?"
I don't know how the golem thing works, man.
Alcohol,
Yeah.
fire. Can't see any reason why not.
Can't spell celebrate without ale. That's true. And a few other letters, I guess. Heroes, you showed up out of nowhere, and I robbed you, but it turned out to be the salvation we were looking for. So on behalf of us all, I thank you very much.
We just did what needed to be done, my friend.
That was pretty fun.
Sanaya asks, "So, Kine, what are you going to do now?"
Well, I'm going to remember my right accent. That's the first thing. And then, after that, I don't know. There's a city that needs to be rebuilt. A people that's been shattered. They need someone to look to lead us out of here. But there's still the blight. There's still darkspawn everywhere. But we're gonna live, even if it's just a short time. And anything we can do to help you all, to go back and make it so this never happens, we're happy to help. You've done more than enough for us.
We have all the materials we need. We should have this in hand.
Yes, all we need to do is complete the ritual.
Indeed. Good luck with your city, Master Dwarf. May it long hold and endure against your enemies.
Thanks to you, I think we've got that chance now.
So, what about you, sis?
What about me?
Well, what are you gonna do? Your plan was to saunter off into the deep roads and, end things there, so...
You claimed that you fought the archdemon before. I'm sure it's probably going to want to get its revenge sooner or later, and I'd like to be there for that.
Probably. Yeah, I don't think it liked me and my Canary friend jumping on it.
I'd like to be there.
Something would help me get my sword back.
That might be gone forever, though.
I'm pretty sure the captain won't mind. Vicious Vic says.
Yeah, how will the ship be able to...
Oh, that's going to be an interesting conversation, as I realize, after realizing Vic saying that in golem form. That's going to be an interesting conversation when she sees you.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. You're taking on weight and are
Flame.
fired.
I might need to. It might be more challenging to steer the ship, but I think I can still be useful around.
Well, that's right.
To me, it looks like an improvement.
Why, thank you, he says, and he puffs his chest up. As
He's never looked hotter.
so,
Oh God, Archer.
how about we drink, Gwinnell, you and me? I want a rematch.
Aw, come on,
No.
man, that's hardly fair.
I was like, absolutely not. That would be cheating.
Huh?
You will
Yes.
literally
Yes,
burn
it
away
would.
the alcohol faster than I could drink it.
That may be so, but it's still a good excuse to get trashed.
Well, I hate to rain on your parade, but we need to get back to the ship as soon as possible. The Darkspawn could be attacking this very moment.
Admit it, you love to rain on our parade.
Yes, that's right. Maximilian is here again. Vicious Vic says. All right.
That's what we came for.
Hey, maybe we can get some to go.
So you guys probably might stick around a little bit for some celebratory festivities. Vicious Vic will say he's not sure if he can actually get drunk in this form, but he's gonna try.
Of course.
And I guess eventually you will have to say your farewells. Kine, before everybody leaves, Sanaya will approach you and say, well, Kine, best of luck. I'm sure that the dwarves are lucky to have you here.
Aye. You're probably going off with them, Grey Warden duty and all that, and seeing that archdemon filled, that might even send these people back and change the world. But since you made it through everything else, if afterwards, after you've done your world-saving duty, you want to come back, Grey Roads will be here for you, the deep roads, and we'll keep a bed and a house available for you whenever you want. It was good to know you.
Indeed, she says. I would be very appreciative of that. Very much so. You're a good man, Kine.
Not a man. Thank you, though.
She starts to turn around and leaves. And then she stops, turns around again, leans over, and gives you a kiss on the forehead.
Given that I have maxed legerdemain in sleight of hand, the forehead will be immediately replaced by some hairy dwarven lips.
Very nice. How dare you kiss my sister?
He'll smile a big dumb
Ooh,
grin.
la, la.
When, yes, the kiss lingers a little bit longer than Sanaya had intended by just giving you a peck on the cheek. She gets up and she says, well, that was a great way to say farewell. Yes. I didn't realize that you dwarves were so prickly in a nice way. In a nice way. Kind of tickles.
Well, there's a lot that you can get to know about us. A lot of surprises still left for you to find out about. He winks.
She says, should I take that as a challenge, Kine?
Always.
She says,
I hope you come back to accept it.
very well. Seeing how it seems like you have a knack for climbing on top of women, I won't put it past you.
Okay, leading over to when you're testing for dwarfs.
Just
Those words came out of my sister's mouth.
black.
She
Not listening.
the pleasantries, the banter and pleasantries between Kine and Sanaya continue on for another minute or so. Then she will finally formally turn to leave, and when she reaches the rest of the group, she'll turn towards Delwyn and say, "What?" She says, "I'm a follower of a maker, not a prude."
Yes, fair point. Get on.
She turns to the group. He's uncomfortable, and I'm loving every moment of it, she says with a grin, and then she leaves.
You're kind of cute when you squirm. Did you know that?
Okay.
I'm ship going. Yeah.
Okay.
He just kind of starts.
I think this is a good place for us to end the session.
Oh,
Andrew,
That was
thank you again so much for joining us. This is such a great 2 sessions with you.
Oh, it was my pleasure. I quite enjoyed getting to meet everyone and roleplay with their characters a bit. I get to know the Dragon Age system a little more. Very enjoyable character creation process, at least, if not. There may be other things that are uncertain about it. And very good to sit down with you, Hark, and be on the receiving end of the game mastery. And actually, you've done such a really good job with many things. Roll 20 using that. I'm really not very good at that. And it really adds to the immersion. And everyone's role play is really great. Their characters, they really care about the NPCs and each other. So it's really good experience. And I'll take away a few things from this for sure to make use
That's
of.
very sweet. I feel honored.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I feel very proud because I don't think most people can say that they have had the privilege of flirting with Dawnforge Cast himself. So that's what I'm going to take out of this.
Seriously, truly, I'll take your question. I really like that idea, starting the sessions off with the questions to get into the role-playing spirit of things. It's a really good thing.
That means a lot to me. Thank you. I'm very honored.
Definitely been a helpful process for us too. So.
What'd you say? I'm sorry, Charlotte. I didn't hear what you said.
Just the idea of warm-up questions and stuff like that. I know for me personally, it's been a really helpful process having it.
I was just saying that, I've gotten a lot of influence for GMing from you too, so I took a lot of good tips and stuff.
Appreciate it.
So, yeah.
Yes. Well, a lot of what I do, I've learned from other DMs and GMs greater than me. So I appreciate it, but thank you.